Judy Brown always challenged people with her "don't tell me I can't do that" attitude. Born and raised in the Boston area, she always knew that she had to be better, tougher, louder, and more rigorous than the guys, but ultimately she did not know what she wanted to be.
I didn't want to be my mother, which is to be a suburban housewife doing good works. I didn't know any more than that what I wanted to be. I went to Mount Holyoke, which is an all-women's college, and this is kind of funny. I was good at school, so I thought, well, I could go do something fancy with this, but the recruiters that came to campus when I was a senior, and I graduated in 1962 with the Bonwit Teller Executive Training Program, which was a long defunct department store, and all these get your teaching certificate programs. I thought, I don't want to do either one. I'm not very fashionable, and I probably would be a terrible teacher. How boring. And I couldn't do science, so I couldn't be a nurse. So that left graduate school. The then dean of Harvard Law School came to Smith, which was down the road, because his wife had gone to Smith. He sat in a chair. The three of us intrepid souls sat on the floor, and he told us that women can't think in a linear fashion, so they can't go to law school. And you won't bond with the guys, so you can't go to law school, and you'll be taking the place of a breadwinner. So I thought, I'm going to go to law school. I bet I could do this.
Being one of the few women at Boston College Law School, her first bit of social activism came from pushing to have a ladies' bathroom. Making an impact from day one, she was looking forward to the future of her education.
If I'd gone to school and gotten my doctorate, all I could do was teach, and I thought, that's one of those things I'm supposed to do, so I'm not going to do that. Well, pretty funny how it turned out, but...
After a clerkship, Judy went on to work at Foley, Hoag and Elliott.
I was always very active in trying to figure out a way to do stuff for women and to attract more women to the profession, to help women enter the profession. But there wasn't any institutional way, at least that I could find then, to do that. I did make my interest known, and there was a lovely senior guy who thought it was fun, and so he represented the kind of case big law firms never take, a woman police officer who couldn't get promoted. We got the manual of what you had to do to be promoted, and there were maybe 30 things to do. And one of them was leading a riot squad against terrorists at Logan Airport. This is 1966 or 1967. We didn't have terrorists at Logan Airport. And I said, let's admit that she couldn't do that, but she can do the other 29 things. Oh, I guess you're right, said the judge. Representing Grace Johnson was the most fun I ever had, because she thought it was a gas and I thought it was a gas. I didn't know where you sat in the courtroom. I didn't know who talked first. So we kind of linked arms and walked through it together, and we won. And I thought, that's what I'm going to do forever.
Judy did her friend a favor and taught a law class at Northeastern University. She fell in love with the experience, and the next 30 years were history.
A student once said to me, that class was so hard it made my head ache. And I said that was the best compliment you could pay me. More than just giving somebody like me the award, the notion that there can be this terrific organization like the WBA with so many people and so many people coming to celebrate this awards means that I've succeeded beyond my wildest dreams.